do some twisting punches here next. Warming up the spine and the core. And overhead punches. Then let's do push-pulls together. So pushing out together with the chest and pulling down and back. Bring the shoulder blades down and back to the spine. Then you're pitching a pencil between the shoulder blades. Good. Let's go into some butt kicks next. Let's come into some high knees after that. And squeezing the core here. Alright, we're going to do some overhead squats. So hands are overhead. We're coming into a nice squat position here. Pinching those hips back, coming down to where it's comfortable, and coming through here. Just going what feels good. Maybe only coming down halfway here. Down, keeping them warmed up all the way. Supported in our core. Good. Let's do some side stretches here. Up and switching. One more time each side. Good. Let's coming back some more butt kicks here. Okay. Shaking it out. We're going to start off with box steps today. So with our chair here, coming up, go ahead and stay with that same leg that you lead with. So my right leg's coming up first here, right? I'm trying to press through that right leg, okay? I'm gonna go 30 seconds each side. Ready? And start. It's really easy to take off that leg that's left down on the floor. Really trying to press through this leg that's on the chair here. Grounding through the heel. Awesome breathing. Go ahead and switch on your next one. So leading with the opposite leg now. Doing good, ladies. Keep breathing again. Pressing through that heel. You're almost done. Break. All right, shaking out the legs. We're going to come into option here to just do a regular split squat here. We just have one leg is staggered back, making sure we're not on the tightrope, right? We don't want our feet lying together. We want them spaced out a little bit here. So option to just do normal split squat here, or we're going to come into Bulgarian split squat. So legs going to be back. I can probably move over a little bit. Okay, so making sure you're wide enough here. The biggest mistake people make is that they're too short and they kind of come in and everything's kind of all squeezed together. Want to make sure you kind of come out nice and wide here. We're just dropping this back knee down, coming down, squeezing up. Okay. All right, ready? Here we go. Dropping that back knee down, the front knee will follow. Balance on that place to look at, helping with balance. Go ahead and switch legs. Going right into it.
Jeez. Good God. Oh, look, you see the birds too. You know that little black dot that's on the floor? Which black dot? Well, the one that I found. I know.
Yes, it helps. Breathe. These are hard. You can do it. 2, 1. Woo! Burn, baby. Yeah, those Okay, next incline push-ups. We're facing our box here, our step, our chair in our case. So coming out here, doing a nice incline push-up. So you can bring that chest to the chair. Coming up, option to drop those knees. Bring the chest here and up. All right, ready? Here we go. Breathing. Doing what you can do here. Again, if you're struggling, drop those knees, put down and up. Two, one, rest. All right, we're gonna actually need some weights for this next one. All right, we're coming to our chair with our weights. All right, seated overhead press. So with this one, if you have it back to your chair, you can kind of come back a little bit here so it's supported. We're just doing an overhead press, working those shoulders, coming back down. Okay, ready? And begin. Nice strong core here. Make sure we're not trying to arch that low back a whole lot. Working the shoulders and upper body. Good, almost done. Feeling that burn. 2, 1, break. Okay. All right. Coming back to the chair again. Gonna face here, we're gonna do an incline Spider-Man plank. So we're coming into a nice high plank here, right? We wanna make sure our hips aren't hinged back or anything. We're nice and level here. All we're gonna do is bring the one leg up and out to the side. You wanna feel the side core here work, okay? So coming out to the side and back. We're switching, squeezing, and back, okay? Taking a breath, ready? Here we go. Coming out to that side. Or you can just hold a plank here if you'd rather. Option to be on the elbows if you want as well. You're having some wrist issues. And break. Okay, then we're coming down. We're going to try to come on our chair here into a decline plank now, okay? So I want to bring, you can either be on the knees just like this. A lot of times I start here, and then I kind of grow out into a decline plank, okay? So feet are up, out into that plank.
Can you sit on that? No.
Probably close here, Kelly.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, ready? And begin. Woo! Ah. Man. So last exercise, we're gonna have a break. Nice planks, ladies. Keeping those butts nice and down, elevated, or not elevated, in line. Almost done. And break. Woo! That one was. Yeah, the blood rushes through your head. All right, take a drink here, walk in place, grab a breath. Taking a couple breaths. We're going to start about 10 seconds here. We're going to start with box steps. Deciding what foot you want to start with. Maybe starting with the opposite foot if you remember what you did last time. All right, ready. Here we go. Again, try to press through that leg that's up on that step here. Doing awesome. Go ahead, switch on your next. And right into it. Again, try to press through that leg that's on the step. You don't want to take off a whole lot with that bottom foot. So it's going to take a second. You'll notice if you're doing it right, it's going to take a moment to really step up, engaging those muscles. Breathe, almost done, and break. All right, split squat or Bulgarian split squat is next. Okay, so this Bulgarian is where we're here. Or you can opt to have that foot on the floor. Okay? All right, ready? Here we go. Drop that back knee down. Front knee will follow. Good. Go ahead and switch. Come right into it. No break here. Good, ladies. Drop that back knee. Press through that front leg. Get the glutes and quads all around that leg. Strengthening and working. And break. Okay. Next, incline push-ups. Placing the chair here. All right, ready? Here we go. Nice and strong. Bring the chest down to the chair and breathing up. Making sure we are breathing. You're in control of your breath. You want to try to exhale as you push away from the chair. Doing awesome, ladies. Almost done. Again, option to drop to the knees if you need to, and break. All right, seated overhead press is next. Grabbing your weights. Ready? Here we go. Pressing up, nice and supported in our core here. Good, feeling the shoulders burn. Two, one, rest. All right, hitting our core now. We're gonna do the incline Spider-Man plank or normal plank if you want. Taking a breath here, ready, and begin. Doing the Spider-Man plank, bring that knee up. Squeeze it up with those obliques. We don't want to just bring it up to our chest. We want to try to bring it out towards our armpit. That shoulder area. Good. And break. Okay, finishing off with our decline plank. Let's see if I can fall off again this time. All right. Ready? Here we go. Breathing. Feeling all around that spine. You know, those hips want to come up, now you're wanting to come up too, but really trying hard to resist. Breathe through the shake. And break. Whew. In a breath, we're gonna go one more time. Grab a drink if you want. Taking about 15 more seconds here. Going through one more time. Alright, starting off with box steps. 3, 2, 1. Here we go, last time through. Getting our day off to a good start here. Pressing through this front leg here. Slowing it down sometimes will help. Good, go ahead and switch. You can do it, keep breathing. Almost done, pressing through. And break. All right, Bulgarian split squat or regular split squat here. All right, ready? Here we go. Good. Nice work, ladies. Keep it strong. Switch on your next. Coming right into it. Go, dropping that back knee down. And break. Alright, incline push-up next.
Whoops. Cheaper.
That's next. That is next. Alright, ready? Here we go. Where's your breath at? Are you holding it? Are you exhaling when you're pushing away? You can do this. These are hard. You're strong. Taking your time, feeling that squeeze, and break. All right, then we'll be grabbing our weights here, coming to the chair. Ready? Here we go. great. Almost done here. And break. All right, 2 more things to go. 1 minute. Okay, Spider-Man incline plank. Ready? Here we go. Squeezing those obliques. Working those outer abs. Doing great, almost done. 2, 1. Rest. Upper body and break for a second. Going right back to the core for the deep plank plank. Ready? Here we go. Last 30 seconds today. Breathing, finding that happy place. Doing great. Where are your hips at, ladies? How are you feeling around that core? You're shaking. That's good. And break. Woo! I don't know.
We got off balance there.
All right, we're actually gonna do some chair stretches today.
I find myself always holding my breath.
Yeah, I
and
do
it's
too.
so, and it's so much harder to do.
It must be a natural thing or something.
Yeah,
Yes,
hold
it
your
is.
breath.
It is.
Remember.
Okay, gonna come into a seated figure 4. So we're just gonna come basically a cross-legged position. Okay, so you can either start here. You can bring that shin up past the knee. Okay, then we're gonna make some adjustments. So we want to make sure we have a nice straight spine, right? We don't want to be curving here, just like we do on the floor. Nice straight spine. Top of the head's coming up to the ceiling. And we're gonna lean forward while maintaining a nice straight spine. You're feeling that outer hip stretch here. Good, and let's just hug our knee up to our chest. We're gonna feel kind of another stretch in that hip. Good, you can go ahead and we're gonna switch sides. Once you're ready, nice straight spine. And then we're gonna lean towards that shin. And the shoulder blades back, that'll help to make sure we have a nice straight spine. Good. And then we're just gonna hug that knee up. Different stretch here. Good. And then we're gonna wanna come to the edge of our seat if you're not there already. One knee's gonna be bent up, one leg's gonna be nice and straight. We're gonna take our fingers, make sure our middle fingers are aligned. We don't want one finger coming up or the other. We're just gonna reach down, nice straight leg. We're gonna reach down towards our toes. Feel a nice hamstring stretch. If you curl those toes up towards your shin, you feel a nice calf stretch as well. Also nice and slow. Coming up. We're gonna switch legs. Breathing through what's tight. Good, nice and slow. Coming up. Okay, we're gonna do a seated side stretch next. We're gonna bring both hands up over our head. We're gonna reach to one side. Well, we don't want this hip to come off the chair. We wanna maintain that hip up, or hip on the chair. We're just gonna lean. Then we're gonna come to the other side. Good, we'll bring those hands up. We're gonna cactus down, breaking at those elbows. Shoulder blades glide along the spine here. Then what I want us to do is we're gonna try, if you're back of a chair, we're gonna try to, again, want to come to the edge of your seat if you can. We're actually gonna try to grab the back of our chair, call those hands up as high as you can. So a lot of us kind of come forward, we're kind of curled here. I'm gonna try to open up the chest, bring those shoulder blades back here, opening up our chest. Are you holding tension in your spine or in your neck doing this? If so, just relax the shoulders. Maybe move the neck a little bit. Just try to loosen that area. Good. Curl those hands down and out. And up in. Okay, wide forward fold. Again, you're gonna be on the edge of your chair. Legs are out, wide. Okay.
Everybody have a great week.
All right.
See you Thursday.
Reach
See
down
ya,
here.
October 1st.
Oh yeah, have a good September.
Hope so.
I'll see you in between sometime, hopefully.
Maybe I'll see you in church.
Yeah.
Good. And coming up. Okay. Then we're gonna do a seated hip flexor stretch. So we want to come to the edge of our chair. So we want to have basically one leg is on and one leg is off, or one butt cheek's on the chair, one butt cheek's off the chair. Okay. And then what we're gonna try to do is bring this back knee that's down towards the ground. We're gonna try to bring it back here. Okay. And then we're gonna try to correct our hips. So when we do this, we a lot of times like to open up wide with the hips. We want to try to correct that. So we're gonna try to push this hip forward. We're gonna pull the leg, the hip of the leg that's on the chair. We're gonna try to pull that hip back. Okay. So as we're doing this, we're gonna push almost kind of forward tilt in those hips. As we're doing this, gonna feel a stretch opening up the front of that hip and leg. Nice and slow, come out. I'm gonna switch. So same thing, once you kind of get adjusted here, we're gonna feel like kind of opening, the natural opening that we typically all like to do. We're gonna try to fight that. This hip's gonna come forward. We're gonna pull this hip back. Feel the stretch in that front hip and leg. Good. Nice and slow. Coming up and out. Let's go ahead and just do some shoulder rolls, rolling up to the ears and back down. And let's just do some neck stretches, bringing one ear to the shoulder without bringing the shoulder up. Relaxing that shoulder down. Maybe gently kind of coming back and forth a little bit, noticing where it feels tight when you're in this area. Nice and gentle doing this. Good. When you're ready, take a breath, look straight ahead, and we're going to go opposite side. Again, noticing my neck, definitely like a lot of us, you all like to kind of come forward, right? Want to try to correct that, try to bring that back, and notice how it's going to feel tight as you bring that head back.